A single snowflake falls in the dead of winter. Innocent, serene, a stark contrast to the cacophony that would soon descend upon the city beneath. A city about to become the stage for a battle so savage, so brutal, it would forever etch its name into the annals of human history. Welcome, fellow time travelers. In the next few minutes, we'll voyage back to World War II, diving into the heart of the Battle of Stalingrad, a catastrophic collision of ideologies, a brutal clash of nations that brought 2 million casualties. 2 million lives forever intertwined with the snow-covered ruins of this once great city. The Battle of Stalingrad, a savage military campaign, pitted Russian forces against the relentless might of Nazi Germany and the Axis powers in the heart of World War II. The battle, notorious for its sheer scale, duration, and brutality, stands as a haunting testament to the horrors of modern warfare. For a grueling 6 months, from August 1942 to February 1943, over 2 million soldiers clashed in a relentless struggle, their lives hanging in the balance. The staggering toll of the merciless conflict is etched in history, nearly 2 million souls lost or maimed, with tens of thousands of innocent Russian civilians caught in the crossfire. The Battle of Stalingrad, a crucial industrial city in Russia, became the turning point of World War II, shifting the tide in favor of the Allied forces. On the eastern frontier of Nazi Germany, near the tumultuous city of Stalingrad, a fierce contest was underway. The Germans, in a dogged quest for dominance, unleashed offensive after offensive, hoping to break the Soviet stronghold. Yet, their aspirations were met with tenacious resistance. The Soviets, strategic and unyielding, held their ground, trapping the Germans within an inescapable cage of war. They bided their time, waiting for the perfect moment to unleash a catastrophic counteroffensive. The treacherous landscape of Stalingrad, once a silent witness, became the stage for Nazi Germany's calamitous defeat. The unexpected triumph by the Soviet Union tipped the scales of World War II, heralding a new era of hope for the Allies. The Soviet Union, a phoenix rising from the ashes of the Russian Revolution in 1917, witnessed an epochal power shift. Radical revolutionaries toppled the mighty Tsar Nicholas II, ending the centuries-old Romanov dynasty, and the Bolsheviks forged a socialist state in its wake. This political upheaval ignited a brutal civil war, its fires stoked by deep ideological divisions. The Red Army, the strong arm of the Bolshevik government, emerged victorious against the formidable White Army, a diverse coalition opposing their rule. In the shadow of the Red Terror, the Bolshevik secret police, the Cheka, carried out ruthless purges against Tsarist sympathizers and social elite. The year 1922 saw a unifying treaty that bound Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and Transcaucasia together, birthing the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics. Under the steely gaze of Vladimir Lenin, the Communist Party seized the reins of power. The USSR, thus established, would loom large on the global stage, a union of 15 Soviet Socialist republics. The Soviet Union, a colossus wrapped in enigma, struck both awe and fear in the heart of the world. In the throes of World War II, it withstood the onslaught of Nazi Germany, surviving unimaginable losses, yet emerging as a pivotal force in the Nazi downfall. The Soviet Union was not only a global powerhouse on Earth, but it also dared to reach for the stars. With Sputnik 1, it signaled the start of the space age, and with Yuri Gagarin and Valentina Tereshkova, it was brave enough to send the first man and woman into the great void of space. The Soviet Union wasn't finished though. It launched the first ever space station, Salyut 1, into the cosmos. On the home front, it wielded complete control over its economy, driving rapid industrialization, though at a cost of glaring inefficiencies and scarcities. In 1939, while the possibility of war grew stronger, the Soviet Union entered into the famous Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, an immoral alliance with Nazi Germany. This covert pact, veiled in diplomatic shadows, hid a divisive scheme, carving Eastern Europe into separate spheres of influence. In a swift turn of treachery, Germany shattered the pact in 1941, invading the Soviet Union in a brutal surprise attack. This communist nation, fundamentally opposed to the anti-communist regime of Nazi Germany, found itself in a bitter clash of ideologies. Their shared lust for territorial expansion and dominance made them unavoidable adversaries. Each perceived the other as a formidable threat, their eyes never straying far from the encroaching danger. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying this historical journey, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Germany, a nation notorious yet respected, was a formidable adversary during World War II. Its unmatched engineering prowess fashioned an arsenal of advanced weapons and vehicles, crucial in shaping the conflict's trajectory. The country is also the beacon of intellectual accomplishment, home to legendary minds like Albert Einstein, Werner Heisenberg, and Konrad Zuse, who changed history's course with their groundbreaking work. Germany is a crucible for automotive innovation, hosting iconic manufacturers such as Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Volkswagen. Additionally, Germany's reputation for crafting exceptional beers is known worldwide, often some of the finest brews to ever grace a stein. In the brutal Battle of Stalingrad, the fate of nations hung in the balance, guided by the strategic prowess of their leaders. Joseph Stalin, the formidable dictator who held the Soviet Union in an iron grip, presided over massive industrialization and collectivization while battling Nazi Germany. The brilliant military strategist Georgy Zhukov, whose command at Stalingrad greatly contributed to the Soviet victories in the war. On the opposite side stood Adolf Hitler, the infamous leader who shrouded the world in darkness, forever tainted by the aberrant Holocaust. Friedrich Paulus, the decorated commander of the German 6th Army at Stalingrad, found himself captured after the German surrender. These men shaped the course of the conflict, their decisions echoing through the annals of history. The Soviet Union, engaged in a deadly standoff against the German forces, deployed a diverse range of tactics to tip the balance of the Battle of Stalingrad. Utilizing its vast population and resources, the Soviets drafted millions into the army, equipped them with formidable weaponry, and fueled the war effort. With strategic offenses, the Soviets struck unexpected blows, inflicting severe damage and high casualties on the Germans. The unforgiving winter became their ally, the harsh conditions catching the unprepared Germans off guard. Their cunning came into play as they utilized the strategy of a false retreat, luring the Germans into a vulnerable position before launching crushing counterattacks. Even in the face of the numerically superior German forces, the Soviets employed their tanks and infantry to lethal effect, demonstrating the prowess of their battlefield strategy. The Battle of Stalingrad stands unique in history as one of the most brutal and drawn-out conflicts, where the city's ruins became a gruesome arena for close-quarter combat. The scales of casualty and the sheer endurance of the defenders marked a key turning point in World War II. The German 6th Army was surrounded by an obstinate Soviet army in February 1943 as the Battle of Stalingrad came to a terrifying conclusion. The harsh winter and devastating Soviet counteroffensive shattered German hopes of swift victory. This brutal 5-month conflict claimed an estimated 2 million lives, marking Stalingrad as one of history's bloodiest battles. The decisive Soviet triumph signaled a turning point in World War II, igniting renewed hope against the Allies. German invincibility was proved false by the Battle of Stalingrad, an essential event in World War II. The once mighty German 6th Army lay decimated, an ominous testament to Soviet strength. With a staggering toll of 800,000 German casualties, the battle's impact was seismic, shifting the war's momentum and undermining support on the German home front. This crushing defeat marked a pivotal turning point, kindling Allied hopes for eventual triumph. The Battle of Stalingrad etched an indelible mark in history, revealing the devastating human cost of war and showcasing Soviet strength. Marking a pivotal turn in World War II, the confrontation exposed the perils of Hitler's dictatorial hubris, leading to catastrophic losses. This battle also underscored the immense suffering of civilians, while emerging as a potent symbol of national resilience in Russian history. Its profound legacy continues to shape global attitudes towards war, totalitarianism, and human resilience. Before we end this journey, we'd like to ask you to hit the like button if you enjoyed our deep dive into this pivotal moment in history. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting journey into the past with us. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and stay curious.